Are you searching for a sample answer for MUET Writing Task 1 in the format of a letter? Well, in this video, I'm going to share a sample answer of a letter with you. You are going to understand how the question is set up, how to respond to the points given, and how to write these points in paragraphs. Without further ado, let's get started. Hello everyone, I'm Teacher Roslina and I'm a MUET teacher teaching in Form 6. MUET Task 1 is a short writing text. In Task 1, you may be asked to write a response to an email or a letter. And this here is a sample question in the format of a letter. Let's take a closer look at this question. You are advised to spend about 25 minutes on this task. And this here is the situation given. The situation will give you some background information about what the letter is going to be about. Your friend Kathy is going to miss a few days of school as she is going to be hospitalized. Read the letter from her asking for your help with the English workshop that she is going to miss. And this here is the letter. I sometimes see students who would immediately attempt to write their response before reading through the letter. As a teacher, I would advise you to read the question first. Read the letter carefully to find out exactly what the letter is about and what is required of you. And down here is the task that you would need to fulfill for Task 1. Using all the notes given, write a reply of at least 100 words in an appropriate style, 30 marks. Let's now look at the format of a letter. This is the sender's address. The sender's address is written at the top right-hand corner of the letter. Directly underneath is the date. Remember to spell the month correctly. Next is the salutation. Dear Ahmad. After this, you can start your letter. How are you doing? Always start your letter with an opening asking about how the person is doing. You can ask them about their health or just their general well-being. Write your letter responding to the notes given. Then write the closing. I hope to hear from you soon. And lastly, end your letter with a sign-off. Yours sincerely. And after this is the signature of the writer. Let's now move on to the notes for content points. Let's read the letter first. Number 12, Jalan Seri 5, Taman Johor Jaya, 81100 Johor Bahru, Johor, 8 February. Dear Ahmad, how are you doing? I'm writing to tell you of some bad news. I have dengue fever and unfortunately will be hospitalized for a few days. I'm going to miss the English workshop. Will you be going to the workshop? I need to ask for some help from you. Could you help me with the English workshop that I'm going to miss? I know that I need help, but I do not know the ways that you can help me. I also heard that we will need to do a presentation after that. Could you let me know the details of it? Is it true that there will be a workshop on writing a resume soon? Would you like to go with me? I hope to hear from you soon. Yours sincerely, Kathy. And here are the notes for you to respond to. They are so sorry, tell Kathy, describe, and yes. And these are the 4 paragraphs that you will need to write a response to. So you will see here that each note is linked to the different paragraphs. Let's go through the different paragraphs and the notes. In paragraph 1, you will see that the writer, Kathy, will be hospitalized due to dengue fever, and so she is going to miss the English workshop. You will respond by saying that you are sorry to learn that she is going to be hospitalized soon. You would need to look at the arrow to where the note is connected to the different sentence. Here you can see that so sorry is connected to Kathy being hospitalized. So specifically, say sorry to the fact that Kathy will be hospitalized. But you can also say after that you are also sorry that she will miss the English workshop. In the next paragraph, Kathy is saying that she knows she needs some help from Ahmad regarding the English workshop that she will miss. However, she's not sure how Ahmad can help her with this. Tell Kathy. Your response here is for you to give more than one suggestion of how Ahmad can help Kathy. You need to give more than one suggestion because of this. In the letter, the word ways is written in the plural form, and so the correct way of responding to this is for you to give more than one way of how Ahmad can help Kathy. So do be careful with this. If this video is helping you in any way, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. In this way, I can help you with more tips on how to do well in MUET. In paragraph 3, Kathy is asking about the presentation that students will need to do after the workshop. Describe. For this point, you will have to describe the presentation and how it is going to be conducted to Kathy. Make your description sound realistic as how a real presentation should be conducted to get more marks. In the last paragraph, Kathy is asking whether it is true that there will be another workshop on writing a resume soon, and Kathy is wondering whether Ahmad will go with her. Here you would say that yes, Ahmad will go to the workshop on how to write a resume with Kathy. So again, these are the 4 notes that you will need to respond to get marks for content. Let's now look at a sample answer for this question. So again, start your letter with the sender's address, and directly underneath is the date. The address and the date need to be written correctly and properly. Then start your letter with the salutation like, Dear Kathy. There is of course a number of ways of writing the salutation depending on your relationship with the person you are writing to. Other suggestions are such as these. Dear cousin, Dear mom and dad, Dear sister, Dear brother, Dearest aunt, My dearest friend Sue. Next, write the opening of the letter like this. How are you feeling right now? These are other examples of the opening of a letter. How are you? It is so nice to hear from you. How have you been? How's life? I hope you are well. How are things with you? Which one of these openings will you use in your reply letter? Write down in the comment section below. Let's now move on to the contents of the reply letter. As you can see, there are 4 paragraphs responding to the 4 different contents given in the question. Let's go through the paragraph one by one. How are you feeling right now? I'm so sorry to hear that you have been hospitalized due to dengue fever. It is actually good that you have to stay in hospital, as the doctors will be able to monitor your health and provide you with the proper treatment for dengue. Unfortunately, you will have to miss the English workshop. The English workshop is compulsory for all students, and so, yes, I will be going. You need to write the phrase, so sorry, in a sentence as you can read here in this line. I'm so sorry to hear that you have been hospitalized due to dengue fever. Examiners will look out for this phrase in your sentence. You will merit marks for content for this. Do not worry about the English workshop. For sure I can help you with it. I believe that you can benefit from the workshop without having to physically attend it. I think, firstly, I can help you by setting up a streaming platform where you can attend the workshop online from your hospital bed. You will definitely not miss anything the presenter is presenting. And after that, I will certainly go through everything with you that will be taught to us during the workshop when you are well. You can ask me anything that you are not sure of then. Tell Kathy. So here you need to tell Kathy about how you can be of help to her. These are the 2 suggestions. Help you by setting up a streaming platform where you can attend the workshop online. And the second suggestion is I will certainly go through everything with you that will be taught to us. Examiners will look out for more than one suggestion for this, as I have explained earlier in the question. All students will need to do a presentation in 2 weeks' time. The topic of the presentation will be given during the English workshop. It will be a pair work activity, and both students will present their part on the topic. Perhaps we can be in a group and present together. Would you like that? Describe. To get marks for content points, you will need to describe the presentation that the students will need to do. And here you can see that I have provided at least 4 different descriptions of the presentation. They are: do a presentation in 2 weeks' time. The topic of the presentation will be given during the English workshop. It will be a pair work activity. Both students will present their part on the topic. And the response to the last content: our teacher has promised to have another workshop after this one. This next workshop will be on writing a good resume. Yes, Kathy, I would certainly like to go to this workshop with you. But first, you would need to concentrate on getting well soon. Do take care of yourself. Yes. In this paragraph, you will respond with a clear yes to Kathy's question on whether you would go to the next workshop with her. Yes, Kathy, I would certainly like to go to this workshop with you. Examiners will look for the word yes in your sentence for you to merit marks for content. Let's now look at the closing of this letter. Do take care of yourself. Because Kathy is not feeling well, you could write a closing in relation to her health and taking care of her health. These are other ways of writing a closing. I look forward to hearing from you. Write soon. Take care. I hope to see you soon. Take good care of yourself. See you soon. Next is the sign off. You can sign off by writing your friend because of the relationship between Kathy and Ahmad, as they are friends. There are other ways of signing off in a letter depending on the relationship between the writer and the person receiving the letter. Yours lovingly, yours truly, yours faithfully, yours sincerely, your niece, your friend. And lastly is the signature of the sender. This video ends here. Goodbye, and I will see you soon in the next video.